What's up everyone, this is Sam from 64 Wheels, back more diecast, and as you can see here, the lighting and the set looks a little bit different. That's because I'm redoing my filming room. I'm finally getting some of my displays put up, so it requires me going through my action figures, my display stuff, all kinds of good stuff going on behind the scenes. But hopefully I'll be able to do like a little tour of some of my display cases and stuff soon. But until then, we have a little bit different setup. So I hope everything goes well and it sounds and looks okay for you today, because it is Throwback Thursday once again, and I'm really pumped for yet another mini stow and go set. So today we have another set from Carter's Junk Drawer in New Carlisle, Ohio. Oh my gosh, I messed that up. Last week we did the Custom Car Center Stow and Go, which was amazing. It's a set over here, and I will link that video down in the description because it's just an awesome set. Even if you don't collect vintage Hot Wheels stuff, it's great, like any period to play with. Like, this is just an awesome set. So I really hope this set will be cool, because it actually looks like a mixture of the Baywatch set we did a week before and the Custom Car Center, because you can see it has really that same, it's the same playset as this one, just with some different features, but it comes with the helicopter like the Baywatch set. So it's like a perfect combination of the two together to like mix out the little stow and go trifecta this week. So when I was talking to Robert, I messaged him a little bit after the video, like I tagged him in it and stuff, and he was bummed that the car wasn't in the box for this one. But I was like, you know, I'm not actually sure it did come, like it was supposed to come with the car. So when I looked at the box, it says cars sold separately, but when we opened it up in the instructions in last week's video, it said car included. So the box and the instructions are a little bit contradictory, but it says car sold separately. And then when I flip this one over, you can see right here on the back, it says one Hot Wheels Emergency Station Stow and Go helicopter car carrier, which is this part right here, flagpole label sheet and instructions. So it doesn't actually say that it comes with the car. Same with this one. It doesn't actually say it comes with the car, but the instructions made it sound like it did. So I think it just might have been a mistake. I don't actually think these came with a car. So let's go ahead and look at the box art for this one, and we'll go ahead and bust it open. Includes helicopter and carrier. So like I said, this one very similar to this one. What we're getting here is the only big difference in this one is that this has a helicopter landing pad, and the top right here is a little bit different, and we'll kind of, once we have it open, we'll compare them. The flagpole, it's missing the flag from over there. It does not have the little banner for the used car dealership, obviously, because it's like a hospital, so you don't really need that. The box art is pretty cool though. Helicopter airlifts car. So it's a very similar looking plastic helicopter as the Baywatch set. So we'll have to get into it and see if it's exactly the same one. Set and folds for expanded. I said that same thing last week. Expanded play area. It's portable. Everything fits inside. And here we go. We have the art on the back. Basically, I mean, it's pretty simple. When it pulls down, it's got an emergency door over here, flag and pole, another door over here, parking below. But the cool thing about this one is it looks like they put a sticker on the back right here, which I don't think they did on this one because it's all open. So that does actually seem to be different, a big difference from this one. So let's go ahead and bust this open and take a look. So this one is also from 1989, the same as the Custom Car Center. The same era. I know the Baywatch one is from like, what was it, 93, 94. So it's all that blue card era, but look at that. That looks super fresh. It really does. I wish we were still getting sets that look like this today, because that's just, like, even just the door has a nice detail on it. It just looks realistic. I really am a fan of these realistic play sets. So I know you guys are too, because the comments are very positive overall with the older play sets. They're detailed, they're sticker detailed, just the putting this together, the assembly, the way everything is cohesive. They're just awesome. So let's go ahead and look at this sticker sheet. So last week we didn't have any big issues with the sticker sheet, and hopefully this week we won't either. So again, shout out to the late 80s, early 90s Hot Wheels designers, because these stickers were so nice. Like, they just had the greatest art. They look awesome. The colors are great. The people look realistic. Look at that era, like that lady's dress. Super 1980s, 90s. Emergency hospital. We got the helicopter landing, ambulance, 1988 Mattel. Yeah, so this one actually doesn't have as many that were curved. Like last time that sheet was folded a little bit different. It actually folded up on some of them, but even a week later now, none of them are lifting off the paper or anything. So the stick was pretty good even after 30 years. So we'll go ahead and put those on. Let's see, here is the handle. And I think, is this the same one? No, this is different. So we'll also look at that one. So this one has a lot more like rescue stuff to it and like almost like fire apparatus. There you have the ladder, a hose, some extinguishers, a hatchet, and some other things. Looks like some nozzles for like hoses and the big like to turn the water on. So we'll check that one out. Okay, instructions, pretty simple. This is only like what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know if it's 4 total pieces. So let's go ahead, especially if you have yours lost at home. I like to hold it up so you can pause it and see this like forever, as long as YouTube lasts, I guess. And it's alive in humanity. But there is the instructions, page 1, 2, and 3. And there is the back panel to show you how to play with it. Folded up with some of the warranty stuff too, for historical purposes. So I will set that over there, and then we will pop this one open. So last time I had such a hard time trying to figure out which side actually opened, but it's pretty easy because this tab right here, all you have to do is pull it like that, and then it comes open. So let's see if we have all the pieces. So we need the flag and flagpole. I assume the actual flag is a sticker, right? Yeah, I think that's it right there. Well, let's see. Let's see what the box. Yeah, it's the blue. It's just the sticker. So it's this one right here. So there's no nothing to it, I don't think. This is the little car lift. So this is how we have to put this together. Ooh. Just a little snap in place. Very, very easy. Whoa, just came apart. Just like that, like that. Again, this has been in the package for 30 years and it still is holding its shape well. It's not too warped. The color looks good. It's not brittle. So shout out to Mattel. And this is a different helicopter. So here we can see this is a little teeny tiny baby version of this. This helicopter would like almost fit inside of that one. This one has a really nice rotating assembly up top. It's got a little like red, almost looks like a light, but I think it's just a piece of the hook here. Oh, and so is if you look inside the actual part of the blades up here, the rotor is a part of the hook too. So then that will go right here and connect, and then you could fly and drop the car to the hospital. Even though in real life, that's not really done unless you're getting like airlifted from a mountain and they're pulling the car up, but nobody actually like delivers a car to the hospital. So it's just, that's like the play portion of it, I guess. So the flagpole, and that's it, right? Is that an extra piece? Oh no, that's the ramp from outside. So yeah, that is really it. So let me put the stickers on so I don't mess those up, and then I'll be right back. All right, stickers went on pretty well. The sound of pulling these off, like just how long they've been stuck on there, is like perfect Hot Wheel ASMR. I need to just like find old sticker sheets and like film just that noise because it's perfection. So everything went together great. I took a lot of time and put them on there like almost exactly as square as I could get them, especially the circle. I compared them to the box, and all of them turned out really nice. They all stuck fine. None of them had problems coming off the paper. They all look great. So I'm really excited about this one. Again, the quality of these older Hot Wheels sets it continues to amaze me. Even 30 years later, they seem to be of pretty good quality. So this set in general is only 5 pieces. It is the helicopter. This is technically 2 pieces, the little car carrier, the flag with the little flag circle, which I'm so proud of myself for absolutely nailing how square that is, even though it has a little like fuzzy in it. There it goes. It's like almost as perfect as I can get it. Like there's no white showing at all. So did a really good job on that one. And then the handle, of course. So that's it. So we can go ahead and put this together. So I'm going to try to put the handle on first and try not to bust it. Because again, with these older play sets, the plastic is a little bit older. You got to be careful. Let me see if I can do this here. There we go. That's probably the worst part of the assembly right there. So all you have to do is push this down and it goes into these little tabs right there. So then the playset will stay standing up. Same thing as over here. It's just pushed into those tabs and that kind of locks in there. So there is basically the emergency station. Let's go ahead and put the little flag in the pole. It's got 2 little notches. It's actually kind of a interesting assembly there. It's like a hollow, almost like a Lego looking thing. just snap it down into place, and then it probably comes off or folds down when you're trying to do like stow and go mode. So there it is. That is it complete. Let's go ahead and put the little, I think this is where it shows, yeah, that going on the box. And then of course the helicopter goes in the landing. So just for some details, it does have that nice paramedic door down there. So that pops open. You can park probably, I mean, like, probably what? I don't know, 6 cars underneath there if you really wanted to. And then under here, you can park another 6, probably 6 to 8 cars if you wanted to, depending on the side. Like if you had a bunch of ambulances, absolutely 6 would fit under there, like row to row. Then we come over here, you can see the edge. This is where it has the track attachment to it, so you can lift up this little gate. And there you can see the classic, like I used to call them purple connectors, but they're the blue connectors. They will fit in there, so you can connect it to a track city, same as the old one. We go on this side. This is where it's a little bit different. Actually has this little drop down, this little graphic. That's because, let me flip this over so you can see it. So this right here, this little gate has a switch to it. So when we open up, if I can fold it and you can see it better. So when you open up this door right here, when the gate is open like this, this little tray lays flat. So a car goes in there, it lays flat. And then when you close the gate, just like that, it pops the little lift up, and then a car goes down, so it like blocks the traffic while this one comes out. It's a pretty simple but genius way to do it. Just a simple little switch mechanism underneath there. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was nice. That is what's different basically from the setup of this one, because under here there's nothing under there. So that's like where the bulk of this one is, and that's where the bulk of this one is, with the pushing up right there and then little car lift. So that's how they are different, even though, as you can see, they're the same size, the same color, or not color, same like design variation, everything. I'll bring them so you can kind of see them there. So there you can see that they're very, very similar. It's this, like I said, it's the same playset. They just designed them for two different styles of play. And I'm hoping I can find another one that there's like a police station or a restaurant or something that will let us see how else they use this kind of like stow and go shape. So let me put this one back over here. I'm still blown away. Oh, these pieces come off really easy, but I'm still blown away. Like the custom car shop or whatever, custom car center, absolutely love that one. I think that one's the better bang for your buck for this one. But if you're into like hospital or rescue, like the ambulance, the air rescue, putting the little ramp down, and then this ramp does come out too, just like the other one. Woo, come on. Looks like it's stuck on something. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. So, okay, there's a little tab that you have to press down right here so that it actually comes out, because it's part of the stow and go operation. So you can actually pull that ramp in, and then it actually stays there. So this one is a little bit different. You can see the one on the service center has a little, it's like textured, and then has a line down the center, where the emergency one is like more like a straight piece of Hot Wheels track. So there are some differences in the two. Again, bang for your buck play value. I think the machine shop, like the custom car center, that one has a ton of play, because you can do like the car customization. It's got the same garage, it has the same under parking. You can connect it to the track. You can do a few more things with it, and it has this like kind of special used car area out here, where this one, it still has that kind of, like, you can still do that, but it's just not like as fun, because it's more imagination, where this one actually gives it to you. Same thing with the Baywatch. The Baywatch has kind of like a dock where you can like put it to water, a couple more features. So this one is probably the least amount of features, but it's still very cleanly presented. So I like it. I think it's a good buy if you're into especially older Hot Wheels sets, or if you collect emergency stuff. I think this one is a really nice addition to any of your Hot Wheels city, because it does look fairly realistic. And I'm not gonna lie, I like this one, I think, better than the Matchbox Hospital we opened up. It was the, what was that, the Action City or whatever it was. That one was okay, but it wasn't set up, like, it was just made to fill a spot. This was actually made to play with, I feel like, because I mean, just based on the amount of doors and parking and stuff, you can just get a lot more play value out of this one. Even display too, like when you display them, you can have multiple doors open, you could have the ramp, where the other one, like, it just had really nothing. So this one, I prefer this old Hot Wheels set over that later Matchbox set, but the new Matchbox sets are pretty on par with stuff like this. So let me know what you think. Do you like these old play sets? Is this one you're going to pick up now that you've seen it, or are you still going with the Custom Car Center or Baywatch? Or are you going to try to pick up all three off YouTube off eBay? Let me know in the comments what you think of these. I like this one. This will look really nice with that one, but I am going to try to hunt some more of these down and see if we can't open more of them because they're super cool. So I really appreciate you watching. Again, let me know what you think of these in the comments if you're a fan of Throwback Thursday, or if you have set suggestions that, especially, I've learned a lot of play sets that I didn't necessarily know about before, because it seems like both Hot Wheels and Matchbox released a lot of play sets that were very sporadic and short-lived. So like, I don't remember seeing either of these in the stores, although I was not even in stores at that time. But even like that Action Center one, or like the Matchbox Car Crusher, I don't remember seeing that in stores, and that's one I definitely want to try to hunt down. So if you have a cool play set, let me know in the comments, and I can try to see if I can find them based on availability and budget also. But these are cool. I really appreciate you watching. Sam 64 Wheels, like and subscribe as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.